Hello and welcome to AWS Certified Solution Architect Associate Qualification. This is in continuation with concepts and components video. So in this video, we will discuss about a storage component. So a storage component consists of S3, Glacier, EBS, storage gateway, import export. So S3 is a simple storage service, and it's a object storage with a simple web service interface to store and retrieve any amount of data from anywhere on the web. So we can say S3 is a storage component where we store our files, folders, media files, anything that we store in our data center in the hard drive, that we can store in S3. The best part with S3 is it can be accessible from anywhere with an endpoint. By endpoint, I mean it will have a web URL that you can use in any browser to access the S3 store. S3 is designed to deliver 99.9 times 9% durability. That means it is highly durable and we can expect no loss of data in S3. Now the next component is Glacier. Data is stored in Amazon Glacier in archives form. So this will come in scenarios such as if we don't want to access data on a frequent basis, then we can use Glacier service of AWS. An archive can be any data such as a photo, video, or document. You can upload a single file as an archive or aggregate multiple files into tar or GIF file and upload as one archive. There are some practical scenarios of Glacier as well, in which data from S3 is moved to Glacier after a certain period of time. So those data are not very frequently used. So let's give me an example of that. Suppose you have an environment in which you take backup of all the servers and save those backups for 60 days. So you can do one thing. You can either take the backup and keep it in S3 store, or you can move it to Glacier. So the difference will be the cost factor in both storage. So if you are storing a data in S3, the cost will be a bit more than Glacier. So that is why for archives, we prefer to move the data to Glacier. And yeah, in few scenarios, you can keep few of the data, like for backups for 5 days or 10 days in S3, that you can access if there is some issue. But apart from 30 days, you can keep all those data in Glacier. There are some cloud rules which you can create and which we will discuss later, how to move data from S3 to Glacier. Now the third thing is EBS volume. Amazon Elastic Block Storage or Amazon EBS provides persistent block storage volumes for use with Amazon EC2 instances in the AWS cloud. So each Amazon EBS volume is automatically replicated within its availability zone to protect you from component failure and offer high availability and durability. So EBS volumes are attached to your compute units like EC2 instances. So just like in on-premises, when we launch any server, we attach some storage to that server. Similarly, here while launching the server, we will get an option to attach the EBS volume to the server. Now the fourth component is storage gateway. AWS Storage Gateway service seamlessly enables hybrid cloud storage between on-premises environments and the AWS cloud. It combines a multi-protocol storage appliance with highly efficient network connectivity to deliver local performance with virtually unlimited scale. Customers use this in remote offices and data centers for hybrid cloud workloads involving migration, bursting, and storage tiering. The Storage Gateway virtual appliance connects directly to your local infrastructure as a file server, or as a local disk volume, or as a virtual tape library. This seamless connection makes it simple for organizations to augment existing on-premises storage investments with the highly scalability, extreme durability, and low cost of AWS cloud storage. Now the fifth component of storage is import-export. AWS Import-Export is a service that accelerates transferring large amounts of data into and out of AWS using physical storage appliances like portable storage devices, and this will bypass the internet. AWS Import-Export supports transfers data directly onto and off storage devices you own using the Amazon high-speed internal network. So what are the scenarios where we can use AWS Import-Export? So AWS Import-Export is a good choice if you have 16 terabytes or less of data to import into Amazon Simple Storage Service or S3, or Amazon Glacier or EBS, etc. You can also export data from Amazon S3 with import-export. So this concludes the storage component of AWS. Now coming to databases, we have relational database services, DynamoDB, and Elasticcache. So Amazon Relational Database Service makes it easy to set up, operate, and scale a relational database into the cloud. It provides cost-efficient and resizable capacity while managing time-consuming database administration tasks, freeing you up to focus on your applications and business. Amazon RDS provides you 6 familiar database engines to choose from, including Amazon Aurora, PostgreSQL, MySQL, Oracle, and Microsoft SQL Server. Now the second component is DynamoDB. Amazon DynamoDB is a fast and flexible NoSQL database service for all applications that need consistent single-digit millisecond latency at any scale. It is a fully managed cloud database and supports both document and key value store models. Its flexible data model and reliable performance make it a great fit for mobile, web, gaming, ad tech, IoT, and many other applications. Now the third component of database is Elasticcache. Amazon Elasticcache is a web service that makes it easy to deploy, operate, and scale an in-memory data store or cache in the cloud. The service improves the performance of web applications by allowing you to retrieve information from fast, managed, in-memory data stores instead of relying entirely on slower disk-based databases. So this concludes the database component of AWS infrastructure. Thank you for listening. We will meet in next video with other components of AWS infrastructure.